Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Nanribet and I'm a senior resident in pediatrics. Today being the 3rd of March marks the World Birth Defects Day, and so I'll be creating some awareness with regards to the condition. Some of the causes are not known, right? But some of them have risk factors, like conditions like Down syndrome, which is a very common condition. The most established risk factor for Down syndrome is advanced maternal age, that's age greater than 35 years. But this doesn't mean that every 35-year-old woman is going to have a baby with Down syndrome, right? So we've also seen it in even those that women that are younger and all that. So now what this means is that it's not a cause, but it's just a risk factor, right? So some of these things in pregnancy, some of your doctors would let you know that, oh, there are certain tests that you can do for that, for conditions like Down syndrome, for example. You can do your quad screening. There are other things that they can do. There's a fetal anomaly scan that some hospitals do during pregnancy to determine if the child has any defects and to know the way forward. Parents, if you have a child with a birth defect, now this is not a death sentence for the child, right? It just means that you have a special child with special needs. Okay, now I understand that it can be very overwhelming financially, psychologically, emotionally, and all that, right? But still, you have to, there are certain things you can do to, ease the stress. For example, joining support groups. Depending on your child's condition, you can have support groups online, having support, family support, getting a help if you can afford it and all that. Now, as a parent, you should know that you are your child's best advocate. Now, as a doctor, I can only, advise you and give you therapeutic treatment and all of that. But your intuition matters a lot. If there are certain things you're not comfortable with, or there are certain things you don't understand, you can always ask your doctors. Okay, there's no question that is too silly. And always also celebrate your child's milestones, because these children, some of them can have delayed developmental milestones, and you're seeing children across, especially mothers that will come and be telling you, oh, my own child started doing this one at this age, like it's a competition. But don't worry about that. Celebrate every milestone your child attains. Okay, then thirdly, your mental health is important. Okay, so like I said, get support in every form, because you are definitely going to need it. We've had situations where birth defect is responsible for family dysfunction. Okay, so now don't let this be the case.